Well, welcome back to the press conference. Apparently, the last press conference of our tournament. We here with Sergei Karyakin and Fabiano Caruana. It was very tense and exciting game. It was decisive because Sergei Karyakin who managed to win this game. By the way, I would say that it was a draw, also more than acceptable result for him, I believe, due to the tie breaks. So basically, we have a winner here, Sergei Karyakin. My congratulations. And my biggest empathy to Fabiano Caruana, who did his best today, and he was really close to outplay his opponent, I believe. So I think we should start with the game, before we proceed to more common questions. So what has happened?
I mean it's difficult to play for a win with black, so I decided the Rouser was maybe an interesting choice. I basically just studied the games of Li Chao to prepare. But f5, I mean, king b1 is the main move, f5 is also a move. But it's this position confuses me a bit, so...
Oh, I can explain why f5, because here I think there is lion b5, bishop f6, gf, and here the main move king b1, but white also plays sometimes f5, but the problem here is that bishop f4 is strong, so that's why I decided to go f5 here, so it's clever, but maybe not really.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, that's correct, because I believe after h6, bishop h4, knight takes e4 seems to be, in equal position by force. So this allows knight takes e4 here, and this is...
Yeah, this is the way to
yeah,
play
but that's a problem, because, obviously you need to play
No, but
more.
isn't it queen e1, knight f6, knight f5, or it's another line?
I think maybe it's another one. I think here is something like knight e4, queen h4, knight f3, I think. I mean, at least if you want to keep things...
I don't know if it fully equalizes, but okay, in any case I can't do this.
Of course.
I can also take with the bishop. I don't know. I thought maybe queen takes is... I wanted to keep my bishop on d7 to protect e6.
Maybe here I should have started with knight c6 and just...
And after queen c6, king b1.
Yeah, maybe I don't
bishop d3.
have to take immediately.
Yeah, in any case, we got this position.
Yes, and so... sorry. So here probably it was strong.
Yeah, here e5 is apparently strong, although
it was suggested by... It was some game, then Kozul was black, but it was played in 1988, it's, a long history of this position. So it's very typical breakthrough, perhaps.
Yeah, it would be very dangerous. I kind of underestimated it. Okay, but... I was reasonably happy with my position. I thought I have at least a pretty decent fight here. I think b3 is a good move. Okay, knight f4 I'll take and play queen e5 or king e7.
Yeah.
And play this position. It's a long game. And here it suddenly got very complicated. I wasn't sure if this is the correct way to play, but I wanted to prevent knight d4.
Yeah, I thought it's very interesting, but after knight f4, what was your intention? Because if you take on f4 here, then...
I wanted to play bishop d4.
That's why I want to ask you one more question. Why didn't you went for bishop d4 later on? Because
here I have the bishop c3 move. So in the game, I spent a lot of time considering this, but first I thought white would play h3.
So rook goes
g5 probably.
Yes.
h4 I should probably go back. It's the best square, and knight h5.
So, but this gives this super strong bishop for you.
Yeah, but I probably should take the pawn. I don't see another move.
So if you just go something like bishop e5,
then knight f4 has the idea
b3, then
of knight d3.
It's
I'm also kind of
not making any progress. Yeah.
Yeah, and a4. I mean, white has all the squares covered, so I'm not sure if a4 threatens anything. And I was looking at this, and threat of knight g6 is at least makes the position very unclear. Maybe I have to play rook g8 and then h5, and there's really not much of an attack in the short term. It's very hard to get to white's king. So I also thought that this was a pretty decent position where I can play for a long time. Although a4 I think is a mistake. I should probably go bishop c6. And...
Can I take and play queen f4 here?
Yeah, queen e5, queen g4, bishop e4.
Yeah, but maybe...
And maybe bishop d3.
This is somewhat...
Should be
normally... They say normally this is something worse, for white, because this pawn on e4 can become really dangerous. So if you
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, my king is also very vulnerable, but okay, f5, and I'll try to run with my king.
Yeah, even rook's endgame is not so simple for white, I think.
Yeah, queen h4, queen h6. I'll play.
Maybe queen g5 and queen c.
Yeah, it also wouldn't surprise me if it's just very drawish. But,
Yeah.
But okay. I'm also sure why bishop b3 is not bad.
Yeah, but I didn't like if you take and then
And cb3.
rook c8 because I thought rook c1 is lost.
Oh, no, sorry, ab3. I didn't see you.
Yeah, ABC it was possible, but
Okay, it
no,
looks a bit scary, but
it's
I
tricky.
just can't get to the a file because d6, f6 are both weak, and especially after queen d3. And even if
Yeah.
I get to the a file, I'm not sure if it does anything after like queen d4.
But maybe you would also play bishop c6 just to.
yeah, but
Yeah, no, I was
bishop
going
c6,
to go back and
Then
Oh.
I should have played it.
yeah, e5 is not necessary, but it kind of simplifies the position quite a
But
bit for white.
but probably if you play rook e5, then it's a bit.
Yeah, you have to stand and wait.
I'm slightly over.
So here I was again happy, but probably white has decent compensation.
So here maybe there's a moment because here you could have played something like rook takes d1
Yeah, queen d1.
and then put your queen on e3 and bishop to e4, and this was a setup which is very hard here
Isn't,
to break.
I mean, this pawn I don't want to lose.
Yeah, but now maybe rook is hanging, so you can go. You can aim for the same like bishop e4, and this somehow some sort of domination in the center, and maybe this lets you to
Maybe
play on
a3
for a
or
while.
something. Not sure, king b2 or a3, some.
Yeah,
some-
perhaps this is far from a clear one.
And my king is just so weak.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
it
maybe I'm not
isn't.
coming under attack, but there's always perpetual check, and h5 is
It's
still.
hard to give it because the bishop on e4 surprisingly controls all the squares near the king, so
Yeah.
it's still a lot of work for white to do if they're aiming directly at perpetual. So maybe h4 here might work. I don't know. So of course this is very, very unclear. Okay, queen g4. Maybe I missed something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think white has, I mean, at least practically speaking, a decent position. Because I think it's harder to play black here. You know, the king is always.
Yeah, it's
open.
always some counterplay.
And I just like my rook on e5. I also kind of thought I should have something strong here, but then I realized that bishop d5, rook d4 is, and rook
Rook
d6, and you can just ignore it, or probably taking is also fine. And yeah, I can play d5.
Also, but queen c5 just leads to a repetition after rook c4. Yeah, that's
Yeah, no,
that's the
Yeah,
problem
yeah,
because
after
this
queen
move
c5 we
looks
repeat.
very solid.
maybe d5. I don't know. Plays. I didn't want to cut off my bishop, but it's
Yeah, I would probably win the pawn on h5 somehow.
or queen d2
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, maybe.
Because rook b8 is awkward.
Yeah, then queen h6.
And white just keeps attacking stuff. Well,
Well, I really thought that bishop g2 is an outstanding move because now you're going to play d5 and bishop e4 basically after any two moves.
yeah, I thought it was also a good move, but I kind of forgot about rook d4, which gets the rook back in
Yeah,
the
so
game.
but I thought it's logical on d5.
Feels like it just came from h4 from that side.
Yeah, so d5 and here, of course. I mean, you were aiming for rook e4 from another calculation, or you just spotted it right here.
No, I saw it here, and I basically just stopped my calculation prematurely in this position when I'm losing. Yeah, so bishop e4 or bishop f3, I don't know which is better.
So,
Rook b4,
yeah,
queen.
c7 maybe. This
I don't
is
think white is worse here, but
Well, this is just very unclear. I mean, it's,
yeah. I mean, of course, I have to go for this with maybe rook b5.
Rook b5 yeah, it was
And
important. But maybe you go with the king or.
yeah, if I start pushing pawns, I
not
just
really.
open myself more. So
it's rook on e5 trapped by its own pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought that's why you should go queen c6. Maybe it's more precise, but I can.
queen d4.
Rook a8.
rook
Yeah,
b6.
yeah, rook b6. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, it already feels like
That's optically white is doing fine. Yeah.
white is not worst for sure. Well, white is not worst. Yeah, somewhere here, I probably misplayed it. Although my advantage, if I have any, is most likely very small.
I think after I played e5, it's maybe easier for me to play.
Yeah. Everything's being attacked constantly,
In a practical game at least.
and this just loses. Oh no, wait, I can play f5, right?
No, but queen d7 or d6?
Yeah,
Okay, I stopped here, but I don't know.
at least I'm not losing. Well, maybe I'm worse, but
Queen d2 and queen g5, I think it's almost.
Swear.
okay. Holding on.
Queen e7 is protected. Well, sure.
Maybe I'll make a draw.
No, wait, here I can go bishop d5.
Bishop d5, yeah, at first.
So-
Yeah, well, this is questionable.
Yeah, well, I'll give up this rook and play with a pawn on e4.
Yeah, probably. But
Well, in any case, it's already bad. And yeah, I somehow didn't even see queen f5. I thought queen h5, and I
queen
thought
h5, rook c4
maybe I can hold on here.
is a draw probably.
Even this is bad. But,
Yeah, of course.
but queen f5
Yeah, so
is
queen f5
devastating.
is just more precise, yeah.
Yeah.
And here there's looks like no way back for black.
Yeah, also I think there is line queen c6, and then, okay, I can first take the pawn, and here bishop a4, oh sorry, bishop a4, I thought queen...
What?
Can you put the
Sorry,
queen on g7?
g7.
Or I thought
No,
queen.
I thought this
What?
is nice.
Rook e7?
Ah, no, okay.
Yeah, this is
Then I
really
would
nice.
resign
Yeah.
probably.
No, here
Nice place
queen
to
a7
lose.
I thought was winning to start with.
Immediately.
I know here. Yeah, no, this is winning because rook e7, queen b8 is made.
Yeah, so the same idea.
Yeah, so first I would repeat, then I would think, but I don't know.
Yeah, probably there's other ways to win, like
Probably I
bishop
would
d5.
find queen a7.
So it would be already move 40, I
Yeah,
believe.
hopefully
Yeah.
you wouldn't find bishop a4. Maybe hopefully for me, but even bishop a4 is perpetual, right?
No,
it's
I
not.
don't think so.
There's no more perpetual.
No.
This is
No,
too
there is
much.
queen
Oh,
G-
this is too much, I believe.
Queen h5, king e7, queen c5.
King
No.
f7.
Yeah. Well, in any case, it looks
Well-
hopeless, and I didn't even have time to find any sort of defense. Maybe I should have played queen c6 to try to hold on. But yeah. Yeah, that's it.
So, well, Fabian, I would also like to ask you about the general tournament. I mean, it seems to me that you lost. You spoiled few really brilliant chances during the tournament, which probably led you to this particular game when you were made to play on with black, play on win. So.
Yeah, it would have been more pleasant to have to make a draw today. I saved some truly awful positions, and I saved some truly awful positions for my opponents as well. Yesterday was a bit unpleasant because the ending from the start I should win, and I just misplayed it. I don't really regret the missed chance in the rook, bishop against rook, but before that I really had very good winning chances, and against Topalov twice as well.
Yeah, twice it was.
Yeah.
So is what everybody recalls. Yeah. Well, Sergey, what are your impressions right now? Because this, no one will forgive me if I won't ask you this question.
Well, actually, I think it was a great tournament. Not only because I won, but just it was really nice to play. Everyone was fighting except one guy probably, and I really enjoyed. So it's great. Yes.
So now, when everything is over, what can you say about the tiebreak system? Because to me, it looks more natural that, let's say, after direct encounter, the next, the number of wins means also the number of losses. So perhaps instead of this, it could be more, fair to play, tiebreak games.
Play
or something.
tiebreak? No, I have always said the same, that the first is the games which we played against each other, and second should be we should play tiebreak.
Well, I know you like tiebreaks, so on my own experience. Well, I played quite.
But you also
quite a few.
like tiebreaks, so.
Some of them. Well, I think players really need to have some rest, so we do, and after, let's say, a small break, we will come back here live and try to say a few more words about the tournament and how it has been. So stay tuned and stay with us.